Hi, welcome back. So this is the evaluation of my first trial of placing the candies on top of my shoe components. These are the recipes to create bioplastics. I'm using number 4 and I added wax to make it waterproof. These are from Fab Textiles and I'll leave the source in the blog along with a picture of these. So I start with this tray. What I did, I pour the bioplastic on top of everything, the candies, the vamp, and then I just incline it and let it run down. Then I thought that the bioplastic layer was too thick, so I actually scrubbed it with a spatula, but it didn't look nice, so then I added more bioplastic. But then here you can see where they join because it coagulates very quickly. Then I did this second tray, but then my bioplastic was too hot because it started dissolving the candies. When I made it rotten down, you can see the color. So that wasn't great either. But as you can see, the candies are really well covered with the bioplastic. It's shiny as I thought it would be. And they don't fall. They really stuck to it. So now after I learned this lesson, what I decided to do was to actually leave the bioplastic on the pot, on the stove, but with a very low heat. So I would work from there. So it wouldn't be cool, so it wouldn't coagulate quickly, but it wouldn't be hot either. And then what I did as well is I took the candies off and then I added my first layer of bioplastic on the fabric only. Then I placed my candies, so it acted as a glue, and then I just secure these that are already covered by plastic so they don't fall, but they don't really need a layer on top. Only these, for example, they don't have plastic. And I also added bioplastic on top of this card box, so it's protected from the rain. And then you may be wondering why bioplastics, and the main reason is to protect the candies from the elements, especially rain, because they are made of sugar and they will dissolve eventually. And a bioplastic because it's more ecological, it's easy to make, and well, you can do it in your kitchen actually. And well, what I really like of this idea is the sound, for example, of these candies. When they move. So I would really like the idea that my shoes would make a little bit of noise as I walk. What I don't really like is the fact that the bioplastic is not exactly clear because of the gelatin that I'm using, but I don't like it, but I don't mind it either. The thing to know or to ask later on is how easy it would be to place now this on top of the leather and then, punch holes for the eyelets. We will see. Definitely these are unconventional materials to make shoes, but I think that was part of the creative process. So my second idea, in case this doesn't work, because I will try this again now with the lessons that I learned, is this one, which will be once I have created my shoe, with either placing the candies on top of the fabric or directly on top of the leather, is to protect them with a sheet of cellophane. And then it will be tied. This is elastic, but it can be with anything. So you will basically lace up your shoe and then bring the cellophane up, put it around your ankle, attach it as you please, and then you will have your bag of candies at your feet. So I think there are two ways to do this. I could either place it like I did now, so covering the whole shoe. Of course, if you do it just like this will tear up with the wear as you walk. So I could do this, then go to the Fab Lab and use the 3D printer and then print a second sole here. So the cellophane will be sandwiched in between two soles. And then it will, from here, it will look like it's coming from the ground. Or, to avoid that step, it could be just placing the cellophane with the leather, like here, for example, like here, and then just stitch it before adding the sole. So it will be actually sandwiched in between the shoe and the sole, and it will just come from here to the top. So that will be another idea, probably quite easy to do. And I actually like that as well. The positive things about this is that then my actual fabric will stay white, or the leather will be white, and the candies will be placed like in the photos before, and then it will just be protected with this. So that's another idea that I'm bringing tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the feedback that I'll have from my tutors, and I'll move from there. So thank you. Bye-bye. Hi again. I forgot to mention that if I continue with this idea, what I will do is I'll freeze the candy so they are like really, really cold. And I think that will help me avoid this problem when pouring the bioplastic. Thank you. Bye.